Thank you.
Now let's read the starting lineups for your Sioux City Varsity Metros. At defense, number 12, Walter Werdy. At defense, number 21, Grant Newman. At forward, number 7, Hale Bricker. At forward, number 8, Chase Lewison. And forward, number 91, Reese McDonald. And starting at goal, number 30, Blake Beller. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem. Singing for us today, Libby Martin.
All right, who's ready for some hockey? Want to welcome you to today's matchup. Sioux City Metro Varsities against the Quad City Blues. Quad City comes in to the IBP Ice Arena in Sioux City in 9th place in the league. Sioux City currently in 1st place. Sioux City comes in with a record of 16 wins, 1 loss, and 1 overtime loss. Quad Cities comes in with 6 wins, 7 losses, 1 overtime loss, and 2 shootout losses. Standing room only here at the IBP Ice Arena. I got my trusty partner, Burke Lake, by my side here, ready for today's broadcast. Thank all the listeners from around the world, the United States, northern Minnesota, Houston, Texas, Arizona, Hobart, Washington, and parts in between. Lucerne, Switzerland's tuning in. Want to thank them for watching. Here we go. Chase Lewison, sandpaper. Quad City sends it out of play. Goals for. Sioux City has 82 goals on the season. They've only given up 28. Quad Cities has 37 goals on the season, given up 43, so well-balanced team there, Quad Cities today. Lewison sends it through the neutral zone. Quad Cities turns it the other way. Bricker into the zone quickly. There's an opportunity tripping we're going to get. Sioux City's going to go on a delayed penalty here, and they'll touch it, and that'll be it. So 22 seconds in the game, we're going to get tripping. Chase Lewison always going after the puck. And number 7 for Sioux City, Stone Patton, into the box for 2 minutes, tripping. Face-off in the offensive zone for Sioux City. Head coach Dave Legree is going to throw out Connor Sand, Grant Newman, James Page, Drake Beller, and Walter Worden in front of Blake Beller, goaltender. Sioux City in its home white sweaters today. Big check there by Sand. Walter gets it back to James. James curls outside the circle, stops. Up to Walter at the top of the blue line. Walter over to Drake. Drake on the dot. Drake coming in. Drake over to Page. Page shooting. He misses everything. Can Worden get there? No, Drake will stop it. Drake over for Newman. Newman on the goal line. Puck is bouncing around up to Worden. Worden over to Page. One-timer, missed on it. It's harder than it looks, folks. Page outside the circle. Page now. Page back to Sand. Sand. Centering pass. Nobody home. Page takes it. Page. Page still curls. Up to Worden. Worden over to Page with a one-timer. Oh, rebound there. Just bounced over Drake's stick there. Drake at the top of the circles. Go to Page with a one-timer. Missed it again. That's Page's third shot on this shift here. Now they curl Newman. That's Grant Newman below the circle. Sand up to Page. 58 seconds remaining. Up to Worden. Worden over to Page with a one-timer. Missed it again. That's 4 shots for the captain from Sioux City East. Number 3, James Page. Up to Drake now. Drake will curl. Here we go. Has Worden to his left. Has Sand to his left. Drake into the zone. Sand's going to the middle. Drake there. Drake shooting. No goal. Drake again. Backhand. Back below the goal and trying to clear it. Newman has it on the half wall. Newman there. Newman stops it. And they clear it to Drake. Drake is there. Red line. Drake into the zone now, and it's back. Worden has to go back to get it. 18 seconds remaining. Worden up to Newman. Quad City sends it down. Worden with a long reach. Stops at 7 seconds remaining. Worden over to Drake. Drake now has some reinforcements out. Worden on his backhand. Has Ransford and the breakout. Here comes Grant Newman. Shot, stick save, rebound in front. Here come Oswald. Oswald with a big hack from Kane. Now outside, now on the dots, on the top of the circle. Quad Cities trying to get some pressure here. Even strength now, 14-10 remaining in the first period, 0-0. Kane, Burge, Newman to Worden. Worden has it. Worden up to smartly to Kane. Kane through the zone with Ransford. Backhand. Chip and chase. Worden and Newman get off now. Max Beller and Ethan Burge on for the defense. Kane battling below the circle. Oh, big. Bradshaw got ended there. And now Ransford and Bradshaw on the forecheck. Max keeps it in with his red Christmas stockings. He won't take off for good luck. No, they're Christmas stockings. He's not going to take those off. Here we go. Ethan Burge hits the red line and sends it deep. 3:23 remaining. My number 1 fan, Camden Beller, is in attendance today, so we want to welcome him with that fancy hairdo, sitting next to his dad, Rob. Man, that's a fancy hairdo. How do you get it that high? That's like New Kids on the Block. Here we go. Alec Neiman into the zone. Alec Neiman at the red line to Bricker. Off his stick. High stick by Neiman, and now Neiman back to Lewison. Now Kale has it. Kale back to Alec Neiman. Alec Neiman retreating, hinging in the defensive zone. Max hinging to Neiman. Neiman cross ice up to Reese McDonald, but not out. Lewison has it. Lewison backhand to Max Beller. Max Beller into the zone, off sides. He made a move at the blue line. Well, it's not like he made the move on purpose. He was getting defended a little bit with a forecheck there by Quad Cities. Sue LeGreen attendance, bringing some goodies for somebody. Former NHL player Walt Johnson in attendance. Christian Peterson with a blast. Not too hard, not too heavy. Just enough. Wraps all the way around to Page. Page backhand out in front. Nobody there. Sand has it. 12:28 remaining in the first period. Connor Sand now below this. So Sioux City even strength, but it looks like a power play. Neiman to Page. Page has it below the goal. Comes out in front. Backhand. No goal. 12 remaining first period. Shots on goal, 2 for Sioux City, 1 for Quad Cities. Page takes it below the goal. Page still has it. Page patiently. James Page up to Peterson. Peterson misplays it out of the zone. Neiman will curl. Page asking for it at the red line. Too far. Drake sends it deep. Page has to get off. He's gassed. Drake Beller on the forecheck, and Quad Cities brings it out of the zone now. Quad Cities skating. Grant and Walter out there now with Ransford, Sand, and Drake. There's a shot from Quad Cities. Newman deflected it up. Worden up to Drake. Can Drake get it? Oh, and Quad Cities turns it the other way. Worden on his backhand. Worden back to Newman. Grant back to Walter. Walter has it now. Walter over to Grant. Grant comes up, goes hard on the near wall through the neutral zone. Grant down on the goal line now. Grant protecting the puck with his body. Ransford skates by trying to get it. Newman still there. Has it pinned with a skate. Now it gets flipped out, and Worden comes down and pinches. Backhand all the way down. Ransford there. Ransford lifts a stick for the Quad Cities player. 10:50 remaining first period, and Quad Cities trying to get the breakout, but they can't. That's Bradshaw now. Bradshaw, number 22, curls to Worden. Worden gets it up to Kane smartly. Kane in the blue line. Kane 1-on-3. Kane stopping, waiting for reinforcements. Curls again. Over to Ethan Burge. Ethan Burge keeps it in. Now Quad Cities gets it out. Kane has it at the red line. Kane pulls it back. Kane checks a guy and lets Max Beller take care of it. Max over to Ethan. Max against the wall trying to get it to Bradshaw. Bradshaw hacks at it at the neutral zone. Now Ethan has it. Ethan back to Max. Max up the left side. Stops, curls back. 10-10 remaining first period. 0-0 game. Max Beller trying to get speed. Going up the far side. Red line, blue line into the zone. Below the circle. Wraps all the way around. Tried to get a wraparound. Lost it. Burge with a shot. Way wide. Deflected there by Kansas City. They tried to get a little stretch pass there for Quad Cities. They did not connect, and that results in an icing call, sir. Good battle today. Sioux City in their home white sweaters. Blake Beller, goaltender, white pads, white blocker, glove, white stick, white helmet. All white today. It's a whiteout. Standing room only, as I said before. Fire marshals out front. Bricker and McDonald with Lewison. Walter and Grant back. Puck to Grant. Over to Walter. Back to Grant. Grant goes up the wall, but not out of the zone. Respick, and it's offsides. Holzrichter got that one right. Quad Cities has a nice trip up here. Speaking with some parents beforehand. Nice group of folks. They got a video equipment as well. Worden back to Grant. Grant off the wall to Kale. Kale off the wall to Lewison. Can he get there? And it's out of play. Face off just outside the Sioux City offensive zone. Head coach Dave Legree is assisted by Dale Frericks and Jesse Manel. Coach Dave sends out Connor, James, Drake with Alec and Christian in front of Blake. Sioux City goes deep in the offensive zone. They try to wrap it around. Neiman comes and pitches down. Neiman has it on his stick. Getting it up to Sand. Connor Sand efforting. Neiman has it. Neiman at the top of the circles with a shot. Redirect. Drake Beller tried to get a redirect. 9 minutes remaining in the first period. Quad Cities out of the zone. Red line, blue line into the zone. Jackson. Jackson goes below the circle. Being defended there against Neiman. All the way through. Peterson now on defense. On the goal line, centering pass, and a flutterer. Missed everything. Good opportunity there for Quad Cities, just didn't get it on net. Ooh, Page got checked from behind, and just like that, Drake Beller, 1-on-0. Drake backhand. Oh, Drake Beller, 1-on-2, and he does this crazy backhand that he scores on all the time. And the goaltender, number 32, did a great job with a glove save. Samuel Nelson, 6 wins on the year. Like I said, hasn't given up that many goals, 43 on the year. So he's one of their bright spots for Quad Cities. Drake up to Ethan. Ethan fakes a blast and then does a little wrister. And it's deflected there by Easton Ransford. Easton Ransford comes in, centering. Nobody home. Trying to get it up, but they can't. Ethan Burge chips it back. And it's out of play. Hey-oh! Souvenir into the stands. 0-0 game, 7:50 remaining, first period. Thank you for tuning in. We got is our viewership over 1,000 yet? Max Beller with a shot, never made it there, deflected there by Quad Cities. Max keeping it in again with another shot, deflected there by Quad Cities. Ownby was sick last weekend. Good to see him healthy onto the ice today for the first time. Kane, Ownby to himself, now to Ransford. Ransford back to Ethan. Ethan with a shot, and it's deflected there nicely by number 61, I think. 91, Brady O'Neill. Kane out in front. Ransford out in front still. Ethan had a shot. 3 or 4 shots there. That's Ransford with a big check. Oh, they're going to get Ransford. Ransford interference. Number 25-6 into the box. .26 interference, or what's that? Roughing. 26 roughing. Sioux City is going to be on a penalty kill.
Sioux City penalty, number 26, Easton Ransford. Minor penalty for a roughing.
Quad Cities goes on the power play, trying to get the breakout. They miss a pass, and now they have to start over again. Drake Beller applying pressure. Drake Beller again. And now James Page gets a shot off, and it's settled down there. Now Quad City's trying to skate it out. And they go wide against Page. Now they're in the zone against Grant and Walter. Page has it. Page trying to get it up to Drake. Drake understands he's got to save some energy. James Page, the league leader in shorthanded goals with 4. Right to Drake. I'm sorry, to Grant. Grant to Walter. Walter back to Grant. Back to Walter. Walter up to Page. Page into the zone. James Page outside the dot, coming in. Backhand, Drake is there. Save. .546 remaining in the first period. Chase Lewison still has it, and now Quad Cities has it. Off Chase Lewison's skates. Chase Lewison up to Patton. Patton stops. Patton into the zone now. Neiman sends it back to Max. Max sends it all the way down. 33 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Back to 64 over there. That's Andrew Kramer. Kramer, stop. Now gets it up. Now to Watkins, number 22. Watkins into the zone. Watkins with a shot. Wrister and a glove save. Beller. Face off in the Sioux City zone. .511 first period. All right, let's see what we got here. Sam Nelson watching. Kale's grandparents from Arizona. Welcome. Welcome to the broadcast. Here we go, Grant Newman. Quad City sends it back. Newman has it now. Newman goes off the backboards to Worden. Worden goes backhand too. Quad Cities keeps it in. Lewison goes back. There's a centering pass. But who is that? That's Grant Newman. Nice play there. Ransford. Ransford has Kane to his left. Ransford lost an edge there. Almost wiped out. Now Ransford has it right on the goal line. Ransford gets it back to Kane. Kane skates out on the dot. Kane still gets it to Worden. Worden shooting. No, he's tried to send it deep. Worden sends it, keeps it into Kane. Nice backhand there. Ransford keeps it in now. Ransford hustling with a back check. And here comes Ownby. Quad Cities trying to get it out, but Newman keeps it in. And Ransford's gassed. He wanted to get off, but he knew there was a rush. Centering pass, and just out front, Kane will pick it up. Kane weaving, bobbing, weaving, hopping, and Kane. Kane goes all the way through everybody. Kane tried to centering pass to Ownby. Nice job by Kane. Drake, 1, 2, 3, backhand, forehand. The goaltender had his goalie stick between Drake's legs. Drake tried to get out there, and the goaltender just left it there. Not that he did it on purpose, but he didn't try to get it out between his legs. Here comes Max Beller off the boards to himself. Here comes Max. Max into the zone. Went too high out of the play. And face-off outside the zone. 3:25 remaining first period. 0-0 score. Max Beller with a nice rush there up the right side. Left-handed shooter. Connor, James, Drake with Ethan and Max in front of Blake. Judy. Oh, yeah. Ethan stops. Now starts the breakout with Drake. Drake off the wall to Page. Page going to be there, no icing. Page tried to get a centering pass to Sand. There's a big check by Connor Sand into the wall. Childers. Max Beller with a shot. Tipped a few times. Ethan comes down. Ethan keeps it in. 2:55 remaining first period. 0-0 game. Quad Cities trying to get it out. Turns back. Abbott the other way. Sent it back. Quad Cities picked off by Drake, and Sand tried to get it back to Drake. Page and Drake greet each other this morning. This afternoon. It's 3 o'clock. January 27th. Max into the zone. Page whacks at it. And Drake will take it. Drake will curl. Drake at the red line. Drake comes into the zone. Drake. Hooking. Drake Beller. So that'll put Sioux City on their second power play of the day. See if we get more shots. Kane, Ransford, Ownby, Newman, and Lewison. Up to Lewison. Lewison up to Kane. Kane now below the circle to Ransford. Ransford back up at the top to Lewison. Lewison back to Ransford. Ransford shooting. Save. Ownby with the rebound. And Quad Cities clear it. Quad City Blues. Beller backhand over to Newman. Newman back to Lewison. Lewison back to Newman. Newman up to Kane. Softly. Kane over to Ransford. Ransford in the zone. Back to Kane. Kane stops it. Kane over to Lewison. Lewison at the dot. Centering. Tried to get a little redirect there with Ransford. Goaltender just hit that with his stick. Up and out. Off the side. Newman has to go back in his zone. Minute 26 remaining in the first period. Lewison now curls at the blue line into the zone. Trying to go wide outside. Now below the goal line. Lewison still has it on his forehand. Lewison. Oh, he tried to get Kane on the back door, and that got deflected. Kane. Now that's Ownby efforting there behind the goal. And Kane comes and takes it away with speed at the top of the circle. Has Lewison. No. Drops it for Lewison. Lewison gets it over for Newman. Newman with a blast. Oh, Kane had it in front, and then a nice job. Quad City player came over nicely. Number 14. Keaton Peters made a nice play, saved a goal there. Sioux City still on the power play, 36 seconds remaining. Want to give a shout out to Katie Hemmingson, letting her mom and dad come to the game today, watch Walter play. Beller Drake Beller now with the aforementioned Walter. Walter back to Drake. 27 seconds still on the power play. Drake says, let's skate. Gives it up to Worden. Worden stops. Gives it up to Page. Now to Grant. Grant into the zone. And now back to Drake. Drake stops. Back to Worden. Worden over to Page. Page has Drake there. Can Drake do it? Drake had an open net. Just didn't get there. It was about 5 feet behind there. Saucer pass over to Worden. Worden back to Grant. Grant up to Worden with a blast. Page is there now. Page, Newman. Newman goes back to the blue line. Nice job, and that's the end of the first period. So with the score 0-0 at the end of one, shots on goal 12 for Sioux City, 3 for Quad Cities. We'll be back in 13 minutes. Thank you for listening to Sioux City Metro Varsity Hockey. period. 0-0. Blake Beller getting his workstation all set there, scraping the ice, doing his stretches. The captain, James Page, comes over, then Connor Sand, Grant Newman, and now Walter. And here we go, Sioux City. Head coach Dave Legree is going to roll with James, Drake, Connor, Grant, Walter, all in front of Blake. 0-0, second period, everybody's ready. Sioux City sends it deep. Page, can he get there? Page centering to Drake. Drake backhand scores! 6 seconds into the second period. Whoa! Fastest goal in Midwest High School Hockey League history. 6 seconds. Oh, I guess I got to have my spotter check that fact. Burke Lake has to get on a statistician hat and check that out. But I'm calling it. 6 seconds into the second, Sioux City uncorks the scoring. We're going to go Sand to Page to Drake, and Drake buries with the backhand. Sioux City up 1-0, second period. Just like that. Hockey's a fast game, isn't it? Whoo! So, just as I mentioned, Drake Beller scoring from number 3, James Page, and 24, Connor Sand. Well, what would you expect from the league leader in scoring? That's exactly what you'd expect. 1-0, Sioux City up on Quad Cities. 6 seconds into the second period. Lewison wins the draw. Max Beller. Max goes back to Lewison. Lewison goes wide. Back below the circle. Centering pass to Reese. Good back check there by Quad Cities. Taking it off of Reese's stick. Quad Cities sends it deep. Now Max Beller has to retreat with Ethan. And Ethan sends it off the wall back to Max. Max gets it up to Kale. Now back to Max. Max out of the zone. No icing. They said it was tipped. 16 minutes remaining. Second period action. Sioux City up 1-0 on a Drake Beller. Even strength, right? Yeah, even strength goal. Max Beller takes a mighty hack at it, and Quad City gets it into the zone. Reese McDonald defending. Centering pass, but Cale Bricker did a nice job. Now Lewison trying to get it out. And Quad Cities turns. They hinge with their D and curl back. That's O'Neill, number 64. Quad City trying to get the break up. They can't. Ethan Burge shoots, and Lewison tried to redirect, but he couldn't. Max Beller calmly has it at the center ice. And Kane into the zone with Ethan now. Ethan tries to keep it in, gives it to Kane. Kane, dangerous, comes up right up the gut. Has Ransford and Ownby with him. Kane going wide left. Kane pulling the defender, seeing what he has. Kane now goes up to Newman. Newman with a shot. Ransford there, chopping vegetables in front, taken away by Kane now. Oh, just past Worden at the blue line. Worden now skates up. Worden, red line. And he sends it in. Too much congestion there. Had to give it up. Out of the zone. Delayed offsides. Back to Newman. Newman up to Ownby. Ownby has Ransford. Far corner shot. Sioux City's getting a change. Kane out in front to Drake. Drake, glove save. Ownby with a little interference in front. 14-14 remaining second period. Sioux City has 14 shots on goal as well. 3 for Quad Cities. The score 1-0. Face off in the offensive zone to the right of the netminder. Number 32 for Quad Cities, Samuel Nelson. 6 wins on the season. Sand in the face-off circle. Sand gets thrown out of the draw, and Drake will take it now. Drake kicks it to Quad Cities. Quad City up over Peterson and out of play. That's a souvenir. .1408 remaining. Connor Sand. Quad Cities wins the draw. They go down below the goal. Now they try the breakout. And they cannot get it out of the zone because Drake Beller. There's a shot by Page. Stick save out of play. Drake Beller with a strong defensive play there. Patrick Foreman in attendance. Played with on a Little League baseball team. Went to the Little League regionals in Indianapolis with Walter. There's James Page. Tried to get a shot off, but it got deflected and all the way down in the Sioux City zone. Now Alec Neiman has it. Oh, what's that? Interference. Interference on who? Neiman? Sand? I didn't see it. Connor Sand in the box. Sioux City on a penalty kill. Face off to the right of Beller. Lewison. Lewison wins the draw. Sends it back to Newman. Newman has it to Worden. Worden. Newman there. Newman up to Lewison. Lewison clears it. Here comes Quad City now. They got an extra man. Oh, big check there by Reese McDonald. Lewison tips it to himself, has Newman with him. Lewison with a blast, blocker save, just over Newman. Reese McDonald comes all the way down. Quad City's into the zone now, minute and 11 left. There's a shot, far corner. Up to Lewison. Lewison clears it. 56 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for Sioux City. Ethan Burge there. Ethan battling out of the zone. Nice job by Ethan coming off the bench. He went far, skated far. Here's Kane. Can he get there? No, Quad Cities has it. Now Quad Cities into the zone and Alec Neiman. Alec Neiman gets out of the zone with Kane. Now Quad Cities goes the other way. Quad Cities finally gets it into the zone. And there's a big blast. Didn't miss by much. Glove save, just got enough of it. 30 seconds remaining. That's Childers. Childers battling on the half wall against Kale. And Ethan there. Kale comes up, hacks at it. Now Ethan takes it back, and Ethan tries to clear it. Now Kane has it. Kane one-on-one. Kane going at the dot. Looking for Kale in front. And Kale with a big check. Kane still hacking at it. Ethan and Alec have to give the zone up. Now they do. Now Quad Cities into the zone. Quad Cities sends it back below the goal, out in front. There's a centering pass. Beller with a save. Beller came out, had his chest big. Boy, that could have been danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Face off to the right of Beller. There's a shot, redirect, glove save. That hit Connor Sand's. I think that hit Connor Sand's skate or boot. Habercorn against Sand. Worden wraps it around. Quad City's at the blue line, and then Page chips it out. Page has Drake. Can he get there? Drake knew he was offside, but they didn't call it. Drake went out of the zone. Now Walter has it at the red line. Walter up to Page. Page turns. Page shooting. Got deflected. Oh, centering pass. Sand is there. Newman comes down. Page has to hustle back, and he does. Glove save. 10:55 remaining in the second period. Shots on goal 16-6. Sioux City up. Face off to the right of Beller. Beller getting his crease exactly the way he wants it, moving the snow around. Sioux City wins the draw. Back below the goal. Max is coming on the half wall now, and they send it back deep. That's O'Neill against Burge. And Lewison comes with a big check. Uh-oh, they're going to get a penalty by Sioux City. Who's that cross check on? Chase? Reese? Number 91, Reese McDonald in the penalty box for Sioux City. Sioux City going to go on another penalty kill. Quad Cities wins the draw. Go back up. Childers has it below the goal now. Page out in front. Burge there now. Max and Drake. Oh, Drake just got enough of it. And Quad City still controls. 144. There's a shot out in front. Oh, nice job by Page. Page into the zone now. Page stops, curls. Back to Ethan. Ethan sends it over to Drake. Drake still has it. Drake's going to curl. And now Quad Cities comes the other way. That's Childers against Max. Childers will stop, set it up. Childers with a shot, redirect. Great save by Beller. Oh, boy. Blake Beller. Nice redirect there. Little spark training. Sam Nelson watching. Karen's here in attendance today. Think we got some teams up in Owatonna. Worden and Lewison and Kane with Newman on the penalty kill. Worden up to Newman. Newman sends it to Lewison. Sends it to Kane. Kane good. Puck was bouncy. Newman back to Lewison. Lewison over to Worden. Worden with a blast. Not out though. Hit O'Neill. Oh, O'Neill had to go down. Hit him right in the gut. (9:10) remaining second period. Sioux City on a 34-second penalty kill. Face off to the right of Blake. Newman. Connor Sand. Quad Cities wins the draw against Connor. Connor Sand tries to blast it all the way around. Kept in by Quad Cities. Drake does get it out. And now Drake on the forecheck. Try to send it up to Childers. Childers goes cross ice. Now into the zone against Walter and Grant. Shot, glove save. 9 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Lewison and Kale out as forwards with Grant and Walter in front of Blake. 9 seconds remaining. So during this power play, they got 8 shots because they went from 3 to 11 quickly. So Walter hit that slap shot, hit that kid in the belly. Medical staff has to come over and look at him. Hope he's okay. Just like that, Lewison comes in. Now we're even strength. Lewison. And kept in by Lewison with a backhand. And McDonald has it back below the goal. McDonald still has it on his stick. Goes up to Worden with a blast. Deflected, glove save. Lewison wins the draw to Reese. Reese, pad save. Quad Cities have it on the half wall. Reese McDonald tried to keep it in. Coach wanted a trip, no call. Lewison around one guy. Lewison gets checked off the puck. Number 3, nice player. Reese McDonald battling with him. Now Reese has it on his stick. Oh, he tried to go off the back of the leg of the goaltender to try to go in. Ethan keeps it in. It's a check by Lewison, and it's out of play. 7:48 remaining, second period action. Sioux City up 1-0. Face-off in the offensive zone. Connor Sand, Drake Beller, James Page, with Ethan Burge and Max Beller in front of Blake Beller. Sioux City wins the draw. Drake Beller. Oh, Drake hit the side of the net. League's leading scorer wanted to get a second goal of the day. Ethan over to Max. Max up to and out of the zone. Quad City sends it in. Here comes Max now. Max over to Drake. Drake tips it up and out. Connor Sand chasing. Diagonal pass all the way into the zone now. Max has it. Max over to Ethan. Ethan, 7-11. Page all the way up to Drake. Drake into the zone. Drake around one guy. Drake goes down below, deep below the goal. Page comes over on the half wall, kicks to himself, using his soccer skills. Connor Sand comes in. Quad Cities tries to get it out of the zone, and they get it out of the zone now. Page with nice effort there. Now Max will have to settle it down. Max chips it ahead to Drake. Drake goes backward. Drake up to Connor. Quad Cities hits the red line, sends it deep, but Max Beller intercepts it. Now they send it deep. Ethan Burge there. 6:30 remaining, second period. Page kicks it out to Max. Max sends it up to Drake, and that'll be icing. .6:21 remaining. Second period. In the face-off for Sioux City, Newman to Worden. Worden up to Ownby. Ownby up to Kane. Kane sends it deep. Ransford and Ownby are chasing there. Now Kane has it on the half wall. Kane comes out. Oh! Worden comes in. Worden with a blast. Stick save. Now Newman with a blast. Pat save. Good shots on goal, guys. Keep it up. Ransford goes right out in front. Still there. Now Newman has it. Newman shooting. Nice job by Newman. Delayed penalty now on Quad Cities, and that's it. It tackled Ransford going to the front of the net, I believe. 5:44 remaining in the second period. Sioux City up 1-0. Tomorrow, boy, Quad Cities coach is just giving it to that line. He's giving them the business. Sand wins the draw, and they clear it. Worden has to skate back. Worden up two. Too far. Cleared all the way, but Page is there. Kept in by Drake. Drake has it. Drake goes back. Drake shooting. Newman in front. Page is there. Puck jumping up. And Quad City's trying to clear it. Worden keeps it in. Worden back to Page. Page outside the circle. Page up to Worden. Worden over to Drake. Drake shooting. Newman. Oh, Newman tried to get a redirect to hit the crossbar. Now there's Page. Page to Worden. Worden over to Drake. Drake shooting. Save. Sand. Sand just back up to Page. Page at the red line. All in, all alone. Page shooting. Nice job by Blake Beller trying to get an assist there. Goaltender trying to get an assist, huh? Good save there by Nelson, number 32. 54 seconds remaining on the power play for Sioux City. Kane, Ransford, Ownby, Burge, Lewison. Quad Cities wins the draw. Try to send it out, but Ethan keeps it in. Ethan brings it back along the blue line. Now back to Kane outside the circle. Kane to Ransford. Give and go out front, and just like that, Quad City clears it. 39 seconds remaining on the power play for Sioux City. Ethan stops. Ethan has Lewison. Lewison brings it back. Now Lewison will come out on his goal line. Taken away by O'Neill. Great save by Beller. Cover up. That's the second time I've called O'Neill's name today. Good player there. They got some fancy microphones. Look at those things. You're not going to break those things. So Quad Cities, shorthanded, had the best scoring opportunity in the last 30 seconds here. And now Ransford. Ransford goes wide left, stops. Has Burge at the blue line. Ransford goes back to Ownby, back to Ransford. Ransford back to Kane, but the goaltender pokes it. Now Kane comes up, 25. Kane at the top of the circles, between the circles. Kane still has it and trying to get a wraparound up to Burge. Burge over to Max. Max shooting. Pad save. Oh, man, Nelson standing on his head today. That's 2 or 3. Should have been in. 3:30 remaining second period, and now it's even strength. Ransford back to Ownby. Ownby keeps it in. Ownby battling with and up to Ransford. Ransford kicks it ahead on the half wall, avoids a check, and Max pitches down. Hits the Quad Cities player, and now it's out of the zone. Kane has it. Kane sends it to Ethan. Ethan stops. Ethan off the wall to Kane. Nice little nifty backhand twister pass. Bricker there with Kane. Kane being tackled. Bricker. Oh, penalty. Holding, number 3. Yeah. Noah Hitchborn. Well, it's easy to do, the guys bend over and you just kind of grab him, you just kind of help him, just a little bit. Easy to do. 2 minutes on the power play for Sioux City. James Page, Connor Sand, Grant Newman, Drake Beller, and Walter Worden in front of Blake Beller. Sand wins the draw to Page. Page to Worden. Worden over to Page now. Page over to Drake. Drake shooting. .237 remaining. Sand wins the draw to Drake. Drake up to Worden. Worden one-timer. Stick save. Got to get that up about 6-7 inches. Huh? Easy to say. Yeah. Nice pass by Drake Beller. Sand wins the draw again. To Page. Page back to Worden. Worden back to Page. Page shooting. Deflected there by 16 out of play. 16 in the zone. Face-off. Sand wins it again. That's the third straight face-off. Beller over to Worden. Worden back to Page with a one-timer. Sand with a rebound. Sand gets it up to Page. Page comes down with reinforcement. Now it's over to Drake. Drake over to Sand. Sand going in front. Backhand. Worden to Drake. Drake to Worden. Worden with a blast. Now Page has it. 1 minute remaining. Page. Page with a shot. He didn't know he had it. Coach Jesse yelling something on the power play to Sand. Sand won 3 or 4 already, and Quad Cities wins 1. Now, Newman has it. Newman circles up to Page. Page over to Worden. Worden over to Drake. Drake! 40 seconds remaining. A lot of shots. We're up to 27 now. Goodness gracious. Got to get one here. Sand's going to win the draw again to Drake. Drake over to Worden. Worden over to Page. Page tried to go 5-hole. Close that down. Now Page will settle it down. Page curls at the top of the circle. Shooting. Deflected. Worden shooting. Save. Sand, Quad Cities wins that. Here comes Drake. Drake back to Worden. Over to Page. Sand. All right, now Quad Cities killed the penalty. Here's Jackson. Jackson goes down and glove save. 46 seconds remaining in the second period. Face off to the left of Beller. Lewison's going to take the draw. 46 seconds remaining in the second period. 1-0 Sioux City. Scored an even strength goal. League leading scorer, Drake Beller. And Ethan has it now. Ethan shooting. And it's just tipped back below the goal now. Quad Cities, 30 seconds remaining, second period. We'll keep it in with McDonald. McDonald avoids a big check. Kale will come down with Lewison. Kale, Reese, and Chase all down there. Now Chase thins out, giving somebody a place to pass the puck. Quad City sends it up. 12 seconds remaining, second period. Max Beller guarding the blue line with Ethan. Kept in. Now Max has it. Max going in between the circles. Max whiffs on the shot. 2 seconds. Reese McDonald shooting. Save. So, after 2 complete, Sioux City up 1-0. We'll be back in 13 minutes. Thank you for listening. Sioux City Metro Varsity Hockey. All right, here we go. Third period action. Sioux City up 1-0. Connor Sand wins the draw. Worden sends it up to Page through the neutral zone. Back into the zone for Sioux City, and Newman over to Worden. Worden up to Page. Intercepted there by Sade. Sade. Newman stops. Newman. Newman out of the zone, still has it. Now loses it and loses an edge. Worden. Back up to Drake. Drake loses it. And now Newman has it. Newman sends it back up to Drake. Quad Cities. Quad Cities has it, and they go up the wall. Now they're through the neutral zone, and they chip it all the way down. Worden sends it up to Page. Page with speed, kicks it ahead. Now Sand comes and sends it in deep. 16:05, third period. Sioux City up 1-0. Drake with a hippie there. Drake 1-on-3. And Reese McDonald comes with Lewison. Alec Neiman and Burge now. Burge will pinch down. Puck gets by him, but Burge sends it back again. And Quad Cities out of the zone. Now Lewison. Lewison sends it deep. Drake has to get off the ice. He's gassed. Oh, boy, Quad Cities player almost made a mistake there and sent it up in his net. It hit the side of the net. Now Lewison has it. Lewison chips it ahead to Burge. Nice job there by Lewison. Glove save. Boy, I saw the butt of the stick behind the goaltender. I thought that was the puck. 15:28 remaining, third period. Face-off in the offensive zone. To the right of Nelson. Gets to Nelson's left. Lewison. Lewison wins the draw. Bite to himself. And then Quad Cities takes it back. Ethan has to get on his horse. Boy. Quad Cities player tripped. Reese McDonald there with Kale, and now Alec Neiman comes over. Quad Cities sends it back below Blake Beller. Ethan stops, goes the other way, then stops and kicks it ahead to Lewison. Now Reese McDonald comes in. Now Lewison sends it all to the far corner on the half wall, and Kale trying to chip it up and out, but can't. Alec Neiman comes in strong with his skates, and they finally get it out. Sioux City leading 28-13, shots on goal and 1-0. There's a penalty. It's going to be tripping. Worden over to Neiman. Neiman over to Worden. Worden starts skating. Back to Lewison. Now Reese has it. Reese McDonald over to, Lewison. Lewison up to, and that's touched. Page, Walter, Drake, Kane, and Newman. Kane wins the draw. Sioux City. Worden up to Newman. Newman. I'm sorry, that's Drake. Drake up the right side now. Drake in the middle. Drake into the zone. Drake back below the goal. Has Kane in front. Up to Newman. Newman over to Page. Page has it. Page over to Walter. Walter shooting. And it's deflected. Face-off, Kane has it. Quad Cities. Newman, and here comes Kane now. Kane has it. Kane has Beller and Newman in front. Kane curls. Kane, now Newman has to come down and help him. Minute 15 remaining. Kane still has it now. Kane up to Drake. Drake along the blue line. Back to Kane. Kane. Kane now back below the goal. Kane up to Worden. Worden stops. Worden back to Kane. Kane to Page. Page in front. Shooting. Scores! James Page. The captain. My spotter said 3 from 25 and 12 to go up 2-0 on a power play goal. 3 from 25 Kane and 12 Worden. Sioux City up 2-0 on a power play goal. Even strength now. Bradshaw, Kane, Ransford, Ethan, and Max. It's Page's.
Sioux City goal scored by number 3, James Page.
Power play goal.
The assist to number 21, Grant Newman. Second assist, number 14, Ethan Furrs.
You let him know. 25. Here we go. And Quad Cities hits a skate at the red line. Ransford has it. Kramer. And there's Kane. Kane trying to get it to Page, and they do. Now Drake. Drake trying to get it to himself. Drake going in. Drake went down on his knees to get that shot off. Man, that's good effort there. Page on the forecheck, and now Drake has it, taken away. In the offensive zone for Sioux City. Page, you don't see that very often. Number 5 picked up Page's stick. Page is crafty like that. You don't see that very often. Max getting to Ethan. Ethan sends it back. Let's see. Oh, what's going on? High stick. Page. Sioux City up 2-1, and now we go on the penalty kill. And Quad Cities wins it, and Alec takes it away. Alec goes hard off the glass. Here comes Lewison. Lewison sends it ahead. Can he get there? No, he can't. McDonald comes down. And now McDonald still has it. Nice job. Out in front. Sioux City up 2-0 in the third period. Lewison with a big check now. Alec Neiman sends it deep. Peters now into the zone. Against Newman. Newman with a big check there. Now Neiman has it. Neiman, and he can't clear it out. Kept in by Hitchborn. Now Neiman tries it again. Can't clear it. Lewison there. Neiman on the third try, he gets it. 1 minute remaining in the penalty kill for Sioux City. Drake Beller comes out on the forecheck like a prowling cat in Africa looking for a zebra, just strutting his stuff, trying to get that puck and get a shorty. And Lewison steals it. Says, I want some of that zebra. Drake Beller, what can he do? Drake takes it away, gets it up to Connor Sand. And Quad Cities in the zone. Newman sends it back the other way, and it's interference. Sade interference, number 5. On Drake. So for 31 seconds, Sioux City will be down a man. 2 men, excuse me. What the heck was I talking about? 5-on-3 here for Quad Cities. 31 seconds, 10 minutes. So head coach Dave Legree is going to go with Kane, Newman, and Walter. Offsides, thank you. All the way down. Uh-oh, phone's ringing. That was a rotary phone sound. 9:55, third period. Kane in the faceoff circle. Quad Cities wins the draw. 5-on-3 now for 18 more seconds. There's Hitchburn. Hitchburn up to Sade. Sade into the zone against Walter and Kane. Kane hits it. Newman pinches. Shot all the way through. Blake Beller's there and Kane. Kane on the half wall. Sade. Sade with a shot. Redirect. So they killed one penalty. Now they got a minute and 20. Minute 19 remaining on a penalty kill. Icing. All right, Quad City Blues, Sioux City. Reese McDonald, Quad Cities wins the draw. Sioux City on a penalty kill. We got Bricker and McDonald with Newman and Worden. Oh, it's out of play. Souvenir! .902 remaining in the third period. McDonald in the faceoff circle. McDonald wins the draw, sends it deep. Quad Cities trying to get the breakout, and now they do. Grant back. Now Grant at the blue line, and get it to Worden. Worden deflected that to the far corner. Now he tries to pick a stick up. Now Quad Cities has it. Back below the circle. Now back below the goal line. Worden hits it, trying to kick it away. And Newman has it. Nice job there by Newman coming over to help his D partner out, and we clear it. 31 seconds remaining. Newman on a forecheck. They try to get a stretch pass, and that should be icing. No icing. McDonald has it. McDonald gets it to Burge. We're on a penalty kill, guys. We can clear it. Now Bricker tries to clear it. 15 for Quad Cities has it. Go off the boards to number 7, Patton, and Burge is there, but kept in by Quad City. Reese McDonald. Now Burge, and it's out of play. 4 seconds remaining in the penalty kill for Sioux City. Stacy Page coming in, dancing to a little fight as she walks into the arena. Her mom and dad, Sally and Raleigh, are in attendance, as they always are for home games. Out of the zone, Drake Beller. Drake Beller steals it. Oh, Peters did a nice job on Drake Beller. Drake Beller normally gets around that guy. Now Max has it. Settle it down. 4:30 remaining in the third period. Sioux City up 2-0. Drake Beller sends it off the board to Page. Page battling. Page looking for it now. Page taking it away. Page so strong, he took 2 players on. Back to Ethan. Ethan back to Drake. Drake curls. Oh, he goes one way. No, he goes the other way. Now back below the goal line. Stops. Has Sand there. Out in front with Page. Up to Ethan. Ethan shooting. Boy, great opportunity for Ethan. Just went into the accidentally. Want to go to the side, but hit the goaltender right in the belly. 7:15 remaining. Sioux City up 2-0. Lewison wins the draw to McDonald. McDonald to Ethan now. Ethan outside the circle. Back to Lewison below the goal. Lewison backhand. Stops. Curls. Back to Kane. Kane up to, no, Kane will keep it. Kane over to Ethan. Ethan Ethan with a blast. Blocker save. Lewison tried to get it. Lewison hit it with a high stick, and then Kane hit it, so they're going to get face-off all the way down in our zone. .653 remaining. Sioux City battling the 9th-placed Quad Cities, having a tough time of it. But, you know, I mentioned that in the pregame, that Quad Cities doesn't give up a lot of goals. Their goaltender's pretty stout. Here's Max Beller. Sioux City leading 2-0. 6:48 remaining in the third period. Max Beller with speed. Takes it from his goal line. Top of the circle. Comes in. Shoots. It's back behind the goaltender. Beller. Oh. Drake Beller hit it in with his glove. And they say no goal. It was just sitting there. Max Beller beat the goaltender. But the puck was just sitting there. And Drake hit it in with his glove. Oh, no goal, huh? Boy, Max Beller took it from his goal line, stopped at the top of the circle, got below it, and then Drake tried to hit it in with his hand, but that's illegal. Can't do that. 6:39 remaining. Connor Sand in the faceoff circle, just outside the Sioux City offensive zone. Outside the zone now, Newman. Newman back to Walter. Walter back to Newman. Newman up to Page. Page with the big check. Worden has it. Worden up to Icing. Sioux City up 2-0. 6:19 remaining in the third. Lewison in the faceoff circle for Sioux City Metro Varsity. Lewison wins the draw to Newman. Newman will curl back on his backhand. Now he comes outside between the circles. Now he curls back again. Off the wall to Worden. Worden up to Lewison. Lewison on the breakout to Kane. Kane will take it now. Kane to McDonald. McDonald in front. I don't know why they blew the whistle. 6 minutes remaining in the third. Sioux City up 2-0. Even strength. Shots on goal 34-13. Connor Sand. Quad Cities wins that. Worden and Page on the back check. Now Drake has it. Drake into the zone. Drake 1-on-3 gets checked off the puck. And Worden pinches. And now Drake has it. Drake going back to Grant. Grant goes up on his forehand side, on the left, on the far side. All the way, hits the red line, sends it deep in. Page is there battling. Quad Cities sends it deep all the way around. Settles down for Sand. Sand back for Grant. Grant sends it deep to Page. No, to Drake. Drake to Page! Didn't miss by much. Boy, oh boy. What a save by Nelson. And they'll get it out. Newman with a big check. Walter up to Page. Page to Drake. Drake there. Drake checking now. Page comes and helps him. And McDonald there. Now Neiman. Neiman backhand out in front to Drake. Didn't miss by much. Page is there. Page settles things down. Outside the circle. Page curls top of the circle. Shot. Drake had it there. Rebound. No goal. 4:35 remaining in the third. Face-off's going to be the left of Nelson. To the right of Nelson. Lewison Wins the draw to Max. Max back to Kane. Kane back to Max. Back to Kane. Kane tried to backhand it to Lewison. He did. Lewison skates along the goal line. Tried to get a centering pass. Now Kane curls on his backhand. Kane gets it back below the goal. Lewison with a big check. And Kane with a big check. And Neiman pitches all the way down. McDonald goes back to the blue line. Now Lewison takes it away. Lewison still has it. 4:04 remaining in the third. McDonald chipped it out to himself twice, 3 times. Now Lewison, zigzag, zimmy zam. And it's cleared all the way down. Shot on goal. Neiman will take it. Neiman off the wall to McDonald. Settles it down for Lewison. Now McDonald has it. Now he has to give it. McDonald still has it. Loses an edge. And Kane comes. Kane has it. Kane back to Max. Kane got tripped by Jackson and looked at him. And there's Max. Max Beller. Max Beller, let's see what we can do, and he loses it. Boy, last time Max Beller did that, he beat the goaltender. Up to Ransford with a big check at the center ice. Neutral zone, and Neiman. Big Alec Neiman, junior from Sioux City West, baseball player. Can we keep it in? No, we can't. Max Beller has it now. 2:54 remaining. Max retreating back to his goal line and sends it over to the half wall. Childers has it now. Alec Neiman has it now. Alec, 1-on-2. Has Bradshaw on the front. Blocker save, rebound. Kale there. Jumped over his stick and Ransford with a big check. And Quad City's out. 1-on-3. Settles it down. Worden stops. Worden up to Bradshaw. Bradshaw over to Ransford. And Worden's going to be the first one there. Now Worden has it. Worden back to himself. Worden off the wall to Newman. Newman off the wall to Worden. Worden off the wall to Page. Page out of the zone. Quad City keeps it in. 2 minutes remaining in the third. Page to Drake. Drake smartly to Page. Page 1-on-0. Backhand, tried to go short side, he had it, oh boy, that was a tough fall there by Beller. Hit the side of his head. Boy, Drake took a bad spill there. What happened? Worden tripped him? I didn't see it. Oh. Oh yeah, yep, got it. 2 minutes in the penalty box. So for the last minute and 40, Sioux City will be down a man. And then if they score 2 and we go to overtime, 20, he's out of the box. So, quick recap. Sioux City, league leader with 16 wins, playing Quad Cities. Quad Cities is 9th in the league. They have only given up 43 goals, so they haven't given up that many. They've played probably about the same number of goals. I don't know, 16, 17, 18? 18 games. So to give up 43 goals in 18 games isn't that bad. Minute 40, so quick recap. The scoring for Sioux City. Drake Beller, the league leading scorer, opened up the scoring in the second period from James Page and Connor Sands, 6 seconds into the second. Then in the third, so far we have a power play goal from Page. Page scoring from Kane and Worden. So Worden in the sin bin for a minute 30. Newman will clear it all the way down. No shot on goal. Minute 30. Quad Cities, chip and chase, Sade. Newman has it. Newman sends it to back below the goal. Here we go. Out in front. Oh, nice job by Page. Page hit this pipe. And Quad Cities takes it away. Empty net now. Sioux City has 6 skaters, and they send it deep. 52 seconds. Drake sends it up to Page. Page going to be the first one there. No icing because we're on a penalty kill. Page has it. Page curls up. Page curls back. Page 2. And it's just sitting there now. Boy, Page hit the upright. Here comes Drake Beller. Drake Beller shooting, no goal. 27 seconds. They wrap it around. Page is gassed, but he's still out there. 20 seconds remaining. Let's see if he can get another shorty. He's got 4 shorthanded goals. 15 seconds remaining. Page wanted it. 7 seconds remaining. There's a shot, stick save. 2 seconds remaining. Oh, took a tumble. Huh? Whew. Sioux City up 2-0. 2 seconds remaining in the third. Face off, McDonald, and there's the game. Sioux City wins 2-0, and the player of the game with his 4th shutout of the season, Blake Beller, number 30, junior from Hinton. Sioux City wins 2-0. Let's see that. Okay. All right. So thank you for watching and listening to Sioux City Metro Varsity Hockey. Sioux City wins 2-0 behind a shutout. The player of the game, Blake Beller. Thank you for watching. On behalf of Vice President of Operations, Burke Lake, Ricky Racer, and all our affiliates, this is Marty Worden saying thank you. We'll be back on the JV Link.